Here we have two Vanquish VRDs, and both are on JConcepts Megalithic tires. Now, this one is the stock wheelbase at 12.3. This one's got the hardcore RC links on it, 13 inches. That's the comparison. I'm going to show both these trucks to you on the table because they are very different. Take them out and see which one gets what. Let's go. Okay, these two are not the same. Look at this. We got a raw 500 brass behind the axle here with a revolver home system, BC, 12.3 inch wheelbase, stock. Now here we got the 777 on top of the axle with a brushed 11 turn Magnum motor, Hobby Wing 1080 ESC, 13 inch wheelbase, hardcore links right there. Underneath you can see the carbon does have extra brass on it. There is no brass added to the VRD stance yet. I have it, but I have not put it in yet. With all that said, the only thing different between like the wheels are this does have the Enjoy green inserts in these. This one, the carbon, actually has an insert up front by Yizzer with stock foams that came in the tires back there. So they are a little bit different there, but let's just see what these trucks have got. I'm totally curious. Let's start this off with a crawl right up Bart. 13 inch wheelbase. Let's see what we get here. Well, I got to get over here now. Now this truck has developed a bit of a click. I have to open it up and see what's going on with that, but super easy crawl right there. Let's see if we can duplicate that with this guy right here. Wow, completely different systems. Certainly going to drive different. One is brushed and this one right here. Went right on up. Yeah, they're very different systems on driving. Wow. All right, let's see what we got here. Belly not an issue there. I certainly got to open up the transmission or something here. Let's see if we got the hook. Getting that back end over is going to be an issue. I'm going to have to give it a little bit of a bump. And which getting the back end over that is always kind of an issue. But we're good to go. Except for the skid right there, we made it. What carbon's got, going to try the same line up, or at least somewhat close to the line. Now the 13 was actually able to make that pull right there. Let's see if we can get, I think we're going to end up on the same line right here. So let's get ourselves over. Make the pull right on up there. All right, let's see. I got a little bit of belly there, but not as much as the stance. Now on obstacles like Gatekeeper, that extra wheelbase should be able to reach up and grab right here. Just like that, and walk stuff like this. So that's a major advantage of having a longer wheelbase, being able to reach a little bit further than most others, right? Let's see if I can get the reach with this one. Got some pine straw hanging on right there. Okay, we're not quite making the reach. I'm gonna try to turn and let the tire make it. Look at that. Still got it. I'm kind of thinking the biggest difference here, I mean, aside from, you know, following the exact same line and stuff like that, there's gonna be a difference in driving style between the two. I mean, when you get to know your vehicle, 13 might be the way to go. And a 12.3 just won't get the job done. So you got to drive a little differently. Kind of like that maybe, right? Now let's see here. Now usually the shorter wheelbase trucks, they will turn a little sharper as well. Looks like we may actually make a crawl here. Oh, that was close. Simple and easy when you give it a little bit of a bump, right? With stretching the back, you kind of, you know, put a little bit more forward bias on it just by the stretch in the back, right? Simple and easy. I'm kind of thinking it's going to be more of, you know, get to know your vehicle kind of a thing. That was beautiful. Now, this is a 4S system, and I'm only running 3S, so I might be missing a little bit of punch. And I know we're also in a shadow right here, but you can look at the front end, see if I get that to go up on it. I think I'm missing a little bit of punch to actually get this, but I think it can be done. I just got to hit it just right. There we go, just like that. Now this right here should reach to the top really well, and it absolutely does. Let's see if I got enough punch to clear this in one shot. Yes, certainly did. Now this is one of those obstacles that does require a little bit of punch. So let's jump on Lizardo. This is one that can pretty much make you look, make you look bad. But I want to see, now you can look at the front coming up right there. See if I can somehow make this really get a hold of that and make the pull. It would be nice if it could somehow walk this. That is the hard side right there. Try to let that, see, now we're going to get over into a bad situation here with the point, and that point is going to pretty much put an end to it. But if I can get that front end to come over just enough to stay on it. Now you got a good bite on that front right hand side. It's physically holding the vehicle. The front left, if it can get just enough of a bite right here. Oh man, we're right there. There we go, got it. That was a really good climb. Now let's see what stance has got here. I like them both being on different radios. I can get through this pretty quick. Now this should be able to reach that peak and hopefully make the pull up. Unless the wheelbase actually matches something in the wrong way here. Because you'll find obstacles that match one wheelbase and make it almost impossible. And then you'll find obstacles that work really good for you. Trying to get enough of a grip right there on that right hand side. You see this tire really getting a hold of that. Now there's a difference in the overdrive on these two as well. So kind of got to take that into consideration. All right, we're almost in the exact same position. Oh, about to get over on that peak over there. Yep, that's exactly what we were getting into. All right, so we got to get that over there. Try to bring that over this way. Oh, see, now we're getting into a bad spot. See, this may be one of those wheelbase things right here. I gotta get that front end over the correct way. I was really impressed that Carbon made the hard side of this. I think we're about to get into the, yep, that peak right here. That is almost a deadly thing here. We're gonna give it another shot before I gotta go take the easy side. I was kind of hoping the front end would make the pull, but apparently the added wheelbase isn't quite going to work for us here. Let's check some sliders. Let's see, this right here is a good slider catcher right here. Not too bad for the Carbon. Walked it pretty well. Now we're going to get ourselves set up to climb this, which can be a bit of a fun one, but I'm gonna go ahead and continue with it. That was easy enough. Now let's go ahead and get the stance over through here. Man, they are such different trucks as far as like the throttle curves and all that. Ooh. Gotta drive a little different, I guess. Now let's see if that front end should reach a little bit better right here and make the pull. Yeah, look at that. Nice. Looks almost like a belly dragger there, doesn't it? At this point, we've got a good hard downturn here. Now the roughly 8% or so more overdrive, might be 10%, may actually be a deciding factor here, but turn down and hopefully not flip upside down here. Let me go, bring it down, bring it down. Oh, man, that was a tough one. But the goal is to stay on this. Golly, look at that 500 work. That was an interesting thing. And we're going to try to bring it over. Oh my goodness, what a stick this is. Man, now see if I can make the turn up. This is a whole new line. And see how high that back end is? That's not exactly a good thing. Usually when that back end is up high, it doesn't make the turn up. At least not in a one-shot situation. And I think this is going to be the same. Yeah, not a one-shotter. Should be in position to finish it now, though. That was a nice loop. Yeah, let's see what we got here. Let me get myself in better position, like what I was with the carbon. And let's see if I can somehow manage to make it. Man, this thing looks like a stretched out belly dragger. It really does. Now, hopefully it's going to be nice and stable here. Nice and slow. Oh. Wow, almost the exact same line. I know I'm in a different position sitting now, but oh, I got to get that front to, there we go, right there. I'm impressed. This is a good line. Look at that 777 work. Oh man. Nice pull right here. Look at that. Oh no, I'm in a roll situation. Don't do it. Don't do it. No. Okay, hold on. Hold on. That was probably more my bad driving than anything. Probably got a little bit too throttle happy. We'll try it again from that position, which looks to be maybe better. All right, now let's get this thing over here. All right, front end, don't fall, don't fall. There we go. Good pull. Carbon might be in the way here. Let me get myself in position over here. That's a really good loop right there, isn't it? I'm on the sliders a little bit. Obviously now the back end is actually further out, which is a good thing. But there is no way this is going to one-shot this. Not even a little bit. I've only been up this climb a couple hundred times. Now that should be about right there. Let's see, I think that's going to work. Yep. All right, that's cheating. But dudes, I think the biggest difference between the two wheelbases is knowing your vehicle and driving accordingly. Wow, these things are awesome. Guys, I learned a lot on this one. It's all in the driver mod. If you've got the driver mod turned on, then I don't really think it matters. Now, there were a few spots where the longer wheelbase could reach and grab. There was a spot where the sliders were an issue because of the longer wheelbase. When I did the loop and it rolled off, I'm pretty sure that was my fault. My driver mod probably got bumped and turned off by accident, but regardless, I mean, when I first did the 13-inch wheelbase, I was like, I'm not really sure if this is right, but I'm fine with it because they were good. Now, I do believe that going up Lizardo, I do believe the longer wheelbase hurt it. And let me explain here. With the 12.3 wheelbase, it was able to grab and hang, okay? It was able to hang on that and pull itself up. As with the longer wheelbase, it had a little bit more of a push and it didn't allow it to hang as much and pull with the front. Now, with that said, you got about 25% overdrive or something like that, 25, 27%, and 37%. So that may have also had a factor, but regardless, I'm fine with them. And I'm going to make sure I keep this one different from this one. I do not want two of the same vehicles. So they are going to be different. Guys, check that description. I'll link up everything down below. Use those links. Hit that subscribe. Ring that bell. And you guys go out and have a great day. And there's one thing that's on your list that you haven't done. Because one reason or the other. Well, get rid of the reason why you're not doing it. And go do it. As long as it's legal. Yeah. You guys have a great day. If you're still watching, you are top shelf. You are the cream of the crop, the pick of the litter. You are phenomenal. Thank you for watching to the end of the video. It means a lot to me. Now, down below, there are links for the products you see. Also for channel memberships, if you guys want to be a part. Channel members get early viewing on pretty much everything that I can. So, guys, check that description. There's a lot of info down there. Thank you all for watching.